I I lied. I didn't have enough videos for the rest of this week. I thought I did. I lied. I could have did some Darman, but no one's trying to see Darman every single day. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Today we'll be reacting to my stepmom pays me $5,000 per week to keep her secret. What's her secret? What's her secret?
Can only be described as resignation.
Wait, what?
I looked at my stepmother Anne with an expression that can only be described as resignation.
Okay.
I love her, and the only reason she was still stepmom to me was because she was very insistent on the matter. You already have a mother. I'm the backup, she would cheerily exclaim while giving me a cookie. But I'm 24 now, and with COVID still going on and losing my job, well, I can't afford rent right now. So I had to move back in with my parents. It's not like it's a huge sacrifice or anything, but I've been living with my roommates for a while now, and the sudden change in scenery and losing my job and everything still going wrong is just... Anyway, I set down my luggage and gave Anne a big hug. Jacob, she let go and gave me a warm smile. Come on, we've got your room ready for you.
What?
I smiled back at her and repressed my sigh.
Where's your mom?
I didn't want to intrude on their life, but I literally had nowhere else to go. I stepped in and began my life here.
You couldn't go to your mom? I'm curious.
Again, jobless and technically homeless. Again. The first week was fine. I volunteered here and there and helped my dad clean up the garage, and stepmom got to experience budget cooking for a bit.
Budget cooking? She doesn't have money or something? I mean, she's paying you $5,000 a week. So... And I bet she's paying them every Monday, too. I mean, you know what you can do with $5,000? That's a whole new PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, Xbox. Bro, you could literally get probably every single PS4 and Xbox that's ever came out. Console-wise. I'm not talking about all the other ones. From Xbox One, from Xbox 360 to Xbox Series X. From PS1 to PS5. And then you sell it and get some more.
It wasn't anything bad, but Anne started doing things around the house.
Nah, don't do that.
And as a child,
you might as well keep it. And sell, like, you might as well sell the PS4 and the Xbox. Like, everything, like the PS4 and down and the Xbox One, the Xbox 3, Xbox One and down, you should sell that stuff. Don't sell the other two.
Being a degenerate, I know curse words when I hear them, foreign or not. And there was the way she moved. Sometimes she'd just be a housewife, and sometimes there'd be this...
She got me. Come here.
Elegant princess air about her. Come here. I thought I was just being paranoid. And then the third week hit, and I found her stash of money. Good Lord, there was a lot of it. Honestly, speaking Russian... I'd be like, hey, let me take a band. Let me take a band or two. Anne was just a badass at that point.
Not bad. Yeah, she sure is. Ooh, I would... Oh, she can come see me tonight.
A journal detailing her life from a child to adult.
Call me a lizard.
I'm not going to lie, I read it. I really wanted to
know more call me a dolphin. Hold up.
Apparently
I'm going up and down.
And at that point, it just didn't occur to me to ask. I know it's a bit of a scummy move to read a person's personal journal, especially without their permission, but I'm ever glad I did. Anne is a mafia boss. Dawn, whatever.
I don't care. She ain't no mafia boss. She can be a mafia boss. I'm still coming. And I'll be the boss too.
Also, she was a mafia boss. She's out of the game now. Just wanted to be a normal housewife, I guess.
Yeah, she can be a housewife.
What the hell? That is awesome. And very unbelievable. So I chuckled and went to...
For someone who wants to leave that life behind, It doesn't make sense. For someone who doesn't want them to find out, apparently, and to keep that life behind, why would you even have a diary unless his dad knows? Which is, I highly doubt it. So why would you, like, common sense here? Or is his mom? I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll find out probably. But why would you have a diary? And why would you leave it out in the open anyway? Why would you even leave the money out in the open? Whatever.
Hey, I got nosy and read a bit of your old journal. Mafia boss? Or is it Dawn? I expected a scolding at that point. Maybe a roll of her eyes or something. Or maybe the fine middle ground of, oh, I was young and overly imaginative. I didn't expect for her to frown at me. Don't tell your father and I'll give you $5,000 a month. I blinked.
Okay, bro. I swear to I'm not gonna put. I might as well put per month. Why are you saying per week and it's a month? I'll knock you out, real life.
Smile still on my face. I got nervous and just sort of froze up.
Nah, just give me that 5,000.
Okay, I said to Anne, the apparent ex-mafia Don who bought my silence. I mean,
I knew he didn't know. I knew he didn't know.
Even if she was some crazy big-time mafia boss, I wouldn't spread that around if she didn't want me to.
Yeah.
But she wanted it kept a secret so desperately that she'd give me $5,000 a month. I nodded and handed her the journal and walked back to my room.
Yeah, you said week. Bum.
It wasn't even 5 minutes later that I got an email from my bank.
Let's be honest here. Unless you're saving up that 5,000, there's nothing you're doing with 5,000 a month, bro. Let's all be honest here. What are you doing with 5,000 a month? Like, unless 5,000 a month means she's gonna pay me at the beginning of the month, right? Not being at the end of the month, right? And then give me money. Okay, so let's say it's January. She gives me money at the end of January. Then she gives me money. She gives me money at the beginning of January. Then gives me money at the end of January. And then gives me my money on March as well. Then I get my money at the end of March. And so yeah, but unless you save up, I mean, what are you gonna do with 5,000, bro? I mean, you can get yourself some clothes, maybe a few shoes, but you're gonna run out pretty fast. I mean, that's just 5,000. I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't know. I guess.
Telling me that $5,000.
I would give me some clothes, some shoes.
Dinner was
a PC.
Awkward.
Yes, never mind. I figured out what I would get.
The next day, however.
Or maybe I would just get a PC. Or maybe I would just get a $4,000 PC. And I might get it specially created. And then I'll get a $1,000 monitor. Or I wait until I get 10,000. Right. I wait till I get 10,000. Then I get a $5,000 PC and a $5,000 monitor. Then when I get another $5,000, I get a $1,000 desk and a $1,000 gaming chair and a $1,000 headset, and then a $4,000 controller, which is, I'm pretty sure, Scuff. Scuff is a very easy breakable controller, but a good controller. I'm pretty sure it's the best controller, just very easy to break. Then after I get Scuff, I will get Control Freaks and a grip and put it on the Scuff controller. I am a god. Oh my gosh. I wish I was getting paid 5,000 per week.
She started speaking Russian more around me. She was just a little bit more violent than normal. Not to me or even directed at me. Just in my presence. And then came the weird stuff. Well, weird as in, she stopped being a loving and caring stepmom.
Yeah, I would like that so freaking much. Ooh, Food Wars. Are they coming out with a new season? Yeah, I'm into anime. I don't watch it like that I don't watch it like I used to. But yeah, I've definitely watched Food Wars. Definitely a good anime. I know it's all about cooking, but it's definitely a good anime and a little funny from time to time.
And became a loving and caring mamushka. It was awesome. Like having a...
I'm really waiting. Here's what I'm waiting for. See, okay, so look. I'm not a fan of really. It's like I like anime, but I don't watch it like that, if you see what I'm saying. Now, I do watch anime from time to time, and by time to time, I mean 5 months from now. Okay? For instance, I haven't watched anime in a while, ever since I finished watching Baki and... or was there something else? I did watch The Dragon Prince, but I don't think that's considered an anime. Damn, when was the last? I don't know. But look, what I'm waiting for Netflix to release. Oh, Demon Slayer. See what I'm waiting for Netflix to release. The new season for Baki. I'm still waiting. The rest of Lego Ninjago. I've grown up with that. I've literally been watching that since 6 or 7. Like I still remember the first day I watched it. I was, like I said, 6 or 7, probably even 5, probably even younger. But I know I was 6 or 7, if not 5. And I was sitting on the couch, and I was watching Netflix. I was in the living room, and I got bored. And you know how when you're younger, you get bored. You try to find something, to watch. And me, I was into Legos. Not like I wasn't into Legos to the point where I had like a whole bunch, but I was into Legos, So I saw that, and I pressed on it. So I'm sitting on the couch. I'm watching Lego Ninjago, you know what I'm saying? And after that, I fell in love with it. I finished that in like probably a week. And then they came out with more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. And I recently just finished that last year. In fact, last year, instead of me starting off where I left off at, because before they added all of that new stuff, I hadn't seen it. So I had went all the way back to season 1, episode 1, watched it all the way from there to the end. And then they just came out with some other stuff sometime last year. So I watched the new stuff that they added. I love Lego Ninjago. I'm just waiting for what? I think they have like 14 seasons. I'm just waiting for those to get released. So I'm waiting for Baki, Lego Ninjago, and then Wakfu. Wakfu's also a really good show that I'm waiting to be finished and getting released. And then Demon Slayer the movie, because I know they're probably going to add that one on Netflix. So I'm also waiting for that. And then Dragon Prince as well. I'm waiting for a lot of things to come out.
A babushka, only a little better. I thought she'd at least be a little bitter or jaded about having to give me $5,000 every month, but apparently it was worth it to her. Not even for keeping it a secret, just to vent about her life. The things I learned, I'd carry to my grave. Well, she asked me to keep it a secret, and right now, I can't afford not to keep it a secret.
For all those kids in that Lego Ninjago, comment down below, bro. Comment down below if you watch Lego Ninjago. You see, I could have said hit the like button like these other YouTubers, but comment down below, bro. Comment down below if you seen Lego Ninjago, bro. That was my show when I was younger. That was my show.
For the both of us. She'd make some tea and
I don't care what anybody says. You say that show is bad? Nah, bro. That show is the best.
How she had to act as
In fact, I low-key want to watch it again, but like the recent season
Mafia
that they added to Netflix.
And how she literally grew up into the role to take over after her dad, which she insisted I call him Gramps. Even after I learned he was one of the most feared men in all of Russia during his reign. Which, of course I would. Why wouldn't I? Most people dream about this, but I actually get to live it. This was the best. Anne still insisted I call her stepmom, though.
Okay, I guess. Yo, where's his mom? He couldn't stay at his mom's place? She probably died. If not died, abandoned him, but I don't know why she would say you still have a mom. Forget her. She left me.
Gramps and Babushka were a power couple and very much in love. Women would try to get to Gramps, and Grandma would just straight up shank them.
Whoa, what?
I had the best family ever.
I need me a girl like that. I need me a girl that if someone, like a random girl, just starts coming up to me and starts talking to me, she go to that girl like, Why are you talking to my man? Back up. Back up. 6 feet. 6 feet. Stay your distance. Stay your distance. Aiden, if you don't back up, I swear I'm gonna slap you. Back up, Aiden. Oh, okay, good. Okay. You know, I kinda like that. That probably give me a little horny, you know what I'm saying? That probably give me a little horny. Or if a girl texts me and she has like maybe she's right next to me and like looks at my phone, she snatches that phone in my hand like, let me see that. Oh, she want to talk to you, huh? She want, you know, or if she has my account and I'm like at my house, she's at her house. And that pops up on her phone, her screen. She's like, oh, so you want to talk to my man like that, huh? You want to talk to my man like that? I wish you would. Yep. I need me a girl like that. I wish I did have a girl like that. You go ahead, baby. You go ahead.
The next month she
You said you're gonna shank her? You do you. Don't do that. The shanking part. Nah, if you want to do the rest, okay. Go ahead. Be my pleasure.
An eyebrow at me and crossed her arms, and suddenly she was the mafia don. I had to try really hard not to shrink inside myself and hold her gaze, remembering her tales of people who would earn her family's respect. It was frightening, to say the least. But apparently
I ain't scared of him.
Enough,
I'll beat him up right
Anne
now.
Smiled at me and pinched my cheeks.
Let me stop.
I never got the chance to spoil you like I wanted when you were growing up, and the money is just sitting in my account. Well, I wasn't going to turn
So he's known her since he was young.
In this economy. She still insisted we keep it a secret from Dad, though, that he didn't marry her for her money or her connections to the Russian mafia, but because of her, and it was a really romantic story. These were, of course,
he sounds like a cool guy. Where's your dad at? I'm trying to see what he looked like.
Not that there were lessons on that.
How to be a mafia.
Life growing up led to some interesting life
I'm like, am I supposed to be the next Don?
Time had a tendency to move differently under quarantine, though.
Yeah, I like that.
I knew it was passing, and I was still helping out around the house with Dad and Mamushka. But they just sort of flew by. I didn't notice that the year had passed me by until I looked at the calendar. Oh, damn, I whispered so no one could hear me. I ran back to my room and checked my emails. Messages, call history, everything. No rejections for jobs, but no acceptance either. Not in the area, not near my old place. Nowhere were they hiring. And I was still living at home. I didn't want to use Anne's hush money to rely on.
You're
especially
a bum.
if I moved, I probably wouldn't get it anymore. It long since stopped being about...
You know what I would do? I would wait a whole year. I'm not spending a single dime. So that's each month, right? Man, hold up. Let me go get a calculator. Hold up, yeah, because if there's 12 months, right? Hold up. Okay, so 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll see you guys there. Okay, I'm there. I kind of realized when I was done, I could have just typed in 5,000 times 12. I'm talking to myself. Now leave me alone and get a life.
You're making a video.
I could have got 6,000.
So I'm going to be talking to you for the rest of the day if you're making a video.
I could have got $60,000 in a year. That's decent. That's like a decent amount to live. I realized I could have literally just added that up. Like I could have multiplied that. I literally realized that once I was done. I was like, I literally just started counting on camera, and I know someone's gonna watch through this part. Gosh, I look like a dumbo. Well,
it was just a thing we shared between us.
I forgot I could even multiply and get the actual answer.
I sighed and flopped into my bed. My fancy $1,000 bed that I bought with the allowance Mamushka gave me.
Nah.
And then it struck me.
I just would have had whatever.
Nepotism was a thing. And I knew that Anne still kept in touch with her old buddies. I walked down and made sure Dad had left before approaching the kitchen, where I knew she was making beef stroganoff. Deliciousness aside, I had to talk to her. I cleared my throat. Hey,
I'm sorry.
Got a second? Of course. She turned to face me with
You
a
want to
smile,
see your fish?
and was always smiling, until she saw my nervous stance. Then, she was Mafia Mom. Stand up straight, she ordered. So I took a deep breath and straightened up. I can't find a job. No one is hiring right now. And I've been here for about a year now.
Oh,
I
gosh.
love being here, don't get me wrong. But I feel like a parasite. And I want to take care of myself more.
What are you doing?
I just got some new Old Spice body washes for myself.
Those aren't for you, those are for me.
Relax.
Relax.
With lavender.
Look, this Old Spice stuff, it's for me.
It's for men. Nah, it's for anybody.
You know?
I'm pretty sure it was made for exactly men, but...
And how do you propose that I solve this problem? Can I join the Mafia? I said it clearly, but still rushed it. Niet, she growled at me. I was intimidated, yes. She'd growled at me before, but it didn't make it any less intimidating. But, Mom... I whined at her, which, in retrospect, wasn't a great way to ask to be let into the Mafia. First, I am either Anne, Stepmom, or Mamushka, no exceptions. She poked me in the chest. Second, no one who whines joins the Mafia.
Yeah, you bum. You're not supposed to whine. I wouldn't have even whined if that was me in that situation. I'm like, come on. I'm like, come on. I literally have no money. I need to get some cash. I need to get some bank. Come on, please. I might not said the bank part, but I would have said, I literally have no money. I have money, but it's only because of you and find my $5,000 a month. Come on, please.
She turned around to stir the stroganoff.
Like, you think you gotta get him being a little, why not knock you out?
I regretted it as soon as it came out.
I'm only 13.
Still,
about to be 14.
I don't want to be like an enforcer or anything. I'll take being a gopher.
Look at these muscles, boy. I knock him out with a 1-2 combo. You won't even see it coming. With my black magic. Because I'm a black man in America. So my black magic gonna come up like, ah. And the fighting inward in me is going to come out. And I will. And then I'm gonna get his chest and he's gonna after 2 minutes of not being able to breathe, he's almost gonna die. But he will. I'm gonna watch it too, like as he's like in fact, here's what's gonna happen. I'm like gonna kind of like either he's just gonna stop, he's gonna end up breathing again, or if I see that he's not gonna breathe, I'm gonna like not gently but gently step on him like a little kick like this, and he's gonna be like, thank God. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm all right.
It's 2021. There is no Mafia anymore. She shook her head. We disbanded long ago.
I'm like, really?
Shrugged again. That doesn't mean you don't keep in touch with them. And that maybe they need someone to get them a cup of coffee or pick up their dry cleaning. Anne rolled her eyes. And you do that? Just run around town doing chores for people?
Hey.
If I got paid for it, yeah.
Whoever gets you back.
Mooching off of you. And no matter what you say, your bank account isn't infinite. So better now than later, right? I was mostly pulling on desperation logic here. But if that's what it took to not stick around at home for days...
Then I might as well eat the rest.
And tisk. Wouldn't be easy. They like to tell stories of the good old days. They'll try and get you to do things you might not want to do. Honestly, Mamushka, as long as those things aren't drugs or prostitution, I wouldn't mind.
I respect it. She said, as long as they weren't drugs or prostitution. Yep, because I know if that was me. You said you want me to sell this crack? Bro, I'm only 13. Hold up. I'm only 21. Come on, bro. You really want to sell crack? Either you sell crack or you get out of my house. Come on. You're literally getting paid $10,000 just to sell some this little thing of crack right here. Come on. 10,000? 10,000. In fact, here's how it really went. Here, I'm gonna give you 10,000 to sell this little bit of crack. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000? Come, 10,000. Let me see. 10,000. Like he would have had it shown to me like it's gonna be sent to my bank account. Give me the crack. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let me stop. Don't do drugs, kids. I was kidding.
Ann locked eyes with me for a moment.
Don't report me. It was literally just a joke. I wouldn't do it. I have to respect it, though. He said he wouldn't do drugs. Because I know a lot of people out there would have straight up been like, oh, you said you want me to sell drugs? How much? Oh, you're going to pay me more than usual? Just, yep, I got you. I ain't doing that. Nope, I don't. Drugs don't run around in my family.
She was the one to break away first.
So,
and I tried very hard not to smile at my victory.
No.
Fine, I'll make some calls. But if they try to make you do anything you aren't comfortable with, you call me immediately. I smiled and hugged her. And that is the story of how I joined the Mafia run by my stepmother.
Shut up. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I hope you enjoy Road to 100.